The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Northwestern Wildcats will have some work to do after that short return. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Northwestern right back to the line.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Caught behind the line. It's Harper. Tackled immediately after the catch. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's right on target. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So the USC Trojans offense will get the ball for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you've got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg and rolling out. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In Game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Northwestern wants to go quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. The give to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Wildcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. Off play action. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. They're bringing heat. Got his man quickly. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A 3rd and long coming up here. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. False start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. On first down, here comes this offense. They go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Northwestern right back to the line. Going to the running game. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Trojans are marching down the field. Off play action on first down. Got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Extending the play. Open space at the 25. Push down for the tackle. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Great job by the running back here on that 3rd down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these 3rd down type plays to move the sticks.
Wide out in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through the tackle. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Catch in the middle, it's Harper. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now on first down from the 40.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Coming after it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Zips it out to his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The run from the shotgun. Hard running there. At midfield, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
As a defender, you use the sideline as the 12th man. That's another guy. You know the play stops there. He can't make a catch. Great job by the wide receiver, fighting for his space, catching the ball, and staying in bounds.
No huddle here for the offense. Hands it off. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third down play from the gun. Quarterback moving. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Here's the handoff. How about this confidence in the running game? And he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays. And he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Encroachment, defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. He's going to pass on second down. Gets rid of it. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Here comes this home crowd. defense tries to get off the field on third down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Line gets set. First down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Breaking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. He looks that one in nicely. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Might we get a touchdown before the break after all? Getting some heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top by one. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in L.A. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the inside.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, running back gets the give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Northwestern right back to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Northwestern! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to surge it in. He's not going to make it. The defense stops the 2-point try, and this is still a 5-point game. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll leave it with him. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The back goes in motion. Give to the running back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Wildcats want to move quickly. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Hold it. Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Touchdown Trojans! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Got his man on the right. Into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On second down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop for the return. First down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. On target to the left. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Wants to throw on third down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They think there's room to run to the right here. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. Powers forward. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Motion from the offense. On second down, looking again to throw. Using the quick game. The pass play they hoped would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would...
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown USC. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. And that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Just a misfire from this sophomore as he threw it behind him. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Northwestern right back to the line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Firing to the right, complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Line getting set on second down. He got a hand on it, deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll try the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the tailback. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. That's caught. It's Harper. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.